Good evening, I'm Don Shipman.
I'm Kristen Copeland. Thanks for joining us. Buffalo is getting hit yet again with a round of lake-effect snow, and with no end in sight, local firefighters have traveled to western New York to help out.
That's right, brand new at 6. We're going to hear from two of those heroes. It is your top story tonight. News Channel 2's Jill Reel reports from Woodgate.
It was Tuesday night when two local firefighters got the call that they would be heading to Buffalo to help local residents out of their homes after record-breaking snowfall.
Our responsibility was we were support staff to their fire company to help their crews get to people and help evacuate people with the use of our snowmobile.
Woodgate firefighters Tuesday night to Buffalo to help out a local fire department. When they arrived, they were in awe of what they witnessed.
The amount of snow was just, it was breathtaking, and in some aspect it was actually scary because you knew it wasn't just a snow bank, it was actual snowfall that was everywhere.
They went right to work as soon as they arrived, and with 60 inches of snow, made it almost impossible to rescue people.
Well, I've seen a lot of snow. Like, we live in the North Country. I've seen more snow than most people can even comprehend, but getting out there was like just unheard of. I was like, how are we even going to go about this? The snowmobile's not going to go through this whatsoever.
It was very difficult. They would send us to a road and give us a house address on that road, which one of them was approximately 3/4 of a mile from the actual highway that we used to get there, and we weren't able to use the snowmobile to get there because there was so much snow. There was snow this tall. We actually had to crawl on our hands and knees and using a snow shovel to keep our hands from sinking into the snow, because if you stood up, you instantly sank over waist deep.
It took over 2 hours to rescue one person, but that didn't matter. All that mattered was that they were safe and warm.
I don't think they understood the magnitude of what was being dealt with. And once they realized, they were actually grateful, very grateful. And there was a lot of grateful people out there.
So how high was the snow in western New York?
But for the most part, it was roughly this high. And that was a natural snowfall. That wasn't the snow banks. Some of the snow banks were actually this high. They were as high as the truck.
No matter what the amount of snow is, it would have not stopped volunteers from helping out during this historic event.
It's heartwarming. You know, that's why we all become volunteers. We become volunteers because you want to help your neighbor. So when our neighbor yells for help, we're able to go help.
I loved it. I loved being a part of that. That was something I remember for the rest of my life.
In Woodgate, Jill Reel, News Channel 2.